Well, as the Raptors 905 are taking on the Grand Rapids Drive. The first of 4 first-round NBA G League playoff matchups. Only 12 teams remain on the march to the NBA G League Championship. Gareth Wheeler alongside Warren Ward and Akil Augustine tonight. It's a pleasure to have you along on NBA TV Canada, ESPN Plus, and ESPNU. We're underway here in Mississauga. We'll get into the starting lineups in a few moments' time. It's the Grand Rapids Drive coming off an outstanding finish to their season, 15-4 of their last 19 games. And that man right there, Kalen Lucas, leading the way for this Grand Rapids Drive team on their way to a Central Division championship.
Rebound, 3.4 assists. He's just an NBA veteran, been in the NBA for 8+ seasons. Great shooter, so this team matches up quite well with them. And as I said, it's going to be a barn burner. We're going to see who's going to establish the lead, and honestly, someone's going to get hit in the mouth early, and we'll see what team responds the best.
Wade Baldwin with the miss. Had his 2-point make just a play before, returning after missing the last 2 games. Dislocated pinky and index finger. An awkward combination, but good to see Wade Baldwin, the 4th, back out here tonight.
We spoke to Coach Malaleta before the game, and he talked about that. He said, he'll get up and down a little bit, and then hopefully he forgets all about that injured hand.
Good tempo, just a lack of finish here in the early stages. Here's Dwayne Notice.
It's playoff time, Garrett. There's a little bit of nerves here.
Yes.
But I bet you once we get about 5 minutes into this game, everybody will calm down. They'll start to run their stuff, and then we'll see what type of game we have.
Lucas, a rare miss for him, and they say rare miss.
Touch, and Boucher just does a little bit of everything. Rebounds, block shots, so 905 have their own big 3.
Toronto Raptors as well, so players in, players out, players stepping up over the season. Here's Miller, he gets tied up by Withers on the grab.
Great take to the rim.
Withers.
I find in the playoffs, always the whistle gets a little bit tighter.
Lloyd embraces the contact. He can't get it to drop. Got an elbow from his teammate Boucher as well. Good defensive work right there by Miller.
Great
Lloyd,
decision.
no. Front, back, and every other piece of the rim.
That rim's a little bit heavy for the 905 right now.
Lucas outside to Whitehead. That's that combination.
Do that in bunches. If you let this team basically score over 100 points, they've pretty much gone undefeated, Gareth, since February 27th. So they've only lost 1 game in which they only scored 98. So 905 needs to do a really good job of slowing them down. And
his first game back in a couple, might have to ease his way back into the action.
Yeah, get his lungs back. But in a playoff game, he wants to play. So
big take to the hoop. Hamilton can't come down with that rebound. Here's Adams on the push. To Miller on the floor. Notice. Here is Dwayne Notice. Front rim.
905 got to do a bit better job spacing the floor. They look a little discombobulated right now. There's not a lot of space to operate in comparison to the Grand Rapids, who have a lot of different lanes available. They're creating more spacing. Transition has been their friend, so let's see if it continues to work that way.
And still a lid on the rim for the Raptors 905. 2 of 14 from the floor. That's just 14% out of the game. Lucas puts that ball down low. Wheels up Johnny. Rim. 905 push again. Baldwin on the floor. Withers, that's got to be a foul on the floor, and it is given.
Very
Withers
smart.
doesn't like it. That's the 2nd foul.
Definitely. He has to come out now. Very smart by
Withers, Woodbury, Thornton, Allen, and Smith. There is Speedy Smith. Kicks to the corner. The Withers makes. Well, Malcolm Miller comes away with that. It's Adams, Baldwin, Miller, Boucher, and Dwayne Notice on the floor.
great pass.
Boucher blocked.
More than back in this game. Keep up the intensity and we'll see how far they can get. Great rebound there by Boucher. Boucher got to give this ball up now.
He loves to bring that ball up the floor. He ran himself right into trouble. Got the bailout with Miller. Right place, right time. Boucher, yeah, it's his first.
Expected a little bit of this, Gareth, a little bit of the struggle. It is a big game, but now he starts to calm down, and I expect to see a lot more from him.
Withers read that like a children's novel. Here's Marcus Thornton quick to the hoop.
Boucher doing what he does.
Kabouche with the block. That's number 3 for Chris. The other way, wheels up. Malcolm Miller. Malcolm in the Miller of it all. There he is again. Malcolm Evan.
First team all Big Ten. You know, decorated collegiate career, as you said, Gareth. And he's been able to track.
The offense starts with
going to their weave, and now we got a little ball screen here.
Lloyd up top. That was looking for Boucher, just ended up coming off the rim in the Grand Rapids Drive AG League playoffs. The offensive struggles being real. Warren, the 905 shooting 32% from the floor, and the Grand Rapids Drive not much better at 33.
Right, and from 3 it's even worse, 19% for Grand Rapids and 26% for the 905. So both teams are. But this is playoff basketball. I mean, teams know what you're going to run. You know, they know who likes to do what. So now it's about making the plays down the stretch. And 905 have made a bit more, and they have a 3-point lead. So
Marcus Thornton makes that. Lloyd continues to show his discontent. Back rim, McIntosh with the miss.
that was a very entertaining conversation between the ref and Coach Kruger there.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
John out.
Here we go, ball screen between McIntosh.
Good double by Speedy. Finds Adams in the corner. Oh!
Triple-double.
Crunch time in Mississauga, Ontario, Canada. 6-point game, 83-77. Here's Lucas. He's got 18. Comes to the lane, again gives it up. It's that Boucher awareness.
Yes, sir. That's 10 blocks.
A perfect tap. Challenge the play.
That clean block right there.
I mean, it not Withers. He's not with the ring. That's a strong move.
Not only can he shoot, but he is athletic. Doing quite a few windmills in the beginning of the game.
Athletic, that up and under by Baldwin. Just pops out. Whitehead straight at Miller, knowing that he's on 5 fouls. Good defense.
It's another rebound for Jordan Lloyd. That gives him 16 points and 12 rebounds. So another double-double and 6 assists to go with that.
Baldwin on the ball. He's on 17. Scored 20 more points in all 7 games he's played with the 905. Looking for Miller, doesn't come off. Turnover at the wrong time. That's 18 turnovers for the 905. Lucas, just over 2 minutes to go. Thornton.
Tough.
Yes!
That's what he does. Play for the last shot.
Baldwin. High screen for Boucher. Baldwin, all kinds of contact. What's the call? It's a turnover. On the floor, who hasn't made a shot here
And they got to be careful of the person inbounding the ball. The person inbounding the ball is the most important.
Lay off to Marcus Thornton for the win. No good. Lloyd to the hoop, off glass. No good. Boucher with the follow. Period. Lucas. Screen on Baldwin. Withers sets it.
Tough.
Over Boucher. Tough is the word for it. Here's Lloyd to Chris. And he lays it in. Back.
It's not tied.
Baldwin. Looking for Boucher. Takes it himself. Withers sticks on him. He gets a block. The follow. The make.
Those are the 2 players I'd be most keen on. And then there's Withers. So actually, they have 4 guys between Whitehead. This is tough.
8 seconds
8
to
seconds.
go. Lucas skips past Baldwin. Kicks it to Withers. No! Boucher with the rebound. 1 point.